At this particular point in time, I feel the compelling need to briefly touch upon an important issue that may be widely misunderstood or perhaps not fully known to everyone. You know, there's a long-standing question about whether angels are beings with free will or without it, and the general consensus has formed around the idea that angels are beings without free will. Personally, I do not share that view. I believe that angels are not without free will, but rather that they too are beings with free will. However, their will is completely dependent on the divine will.
In a state of being utterly absorbed.
They are described as beings who never utter a contrary word, never display contrary behavior, and as the Quran introduces them, لا يعصون الله ما أمرهم. They never disobey Allah in what He commands them. ويفعلون ما يؤمرون. And they fulfill everything they are commanded to do, perfectly and completely. Therefore, the cliché that angels are beings without will, in my opinion, is not very accurate. Of course, they do have will. If they didn't, these questions would have no meaning. They do have will, but we need to understand it as a will that has no negative aspect or extension toward committing sin.
In other words, when a person says, I am using all my choices in line with your preferences, this is an exercise of will.
Yes.
In the same way, we should truly conceive of Allah's celestial angels as possessing a distinct will that they meticulously direct and consciously choose entirely and perfectly in accordance with Allah's divine and supreme will.
Yes, exactly. Otherwise, angels would have to be perceived as inanimate, lifeless, and soulless beings specifically created by Allah within the vast universe. But the Quran makes it clear that they are not like that.
Even that address here, just to understand the Lord,
even that alone
is indication of will.
It shows that they possess a will.